mountains that makes them so special. There is an indescribable feeling of freedom here that makes you feel like a bird, free to fly anywhere you want. In Incan cosmology, the condor represents the world of spirit, a spirit that you can actually feel in the mountains. I was born and lived in a city. The mountains were something beyond my reach. I only saw them in movies while thinking how amazingly beautiful they are. A breathtaking landscape that exists somewhere, far away from my daily life. Freedom is what I felt when I saw them. Given the circumstances in which I was born in the old world, it was highly unlikely that my life would change in a way that Peruvian Andes of the New World would become my home. It could have been my fate, or maybe destiny is what we sculpt from the marbles of time. No video can capture the actual experience of being in the mountains. At best, it serves as inspiration to go visit. Just reading a menu will not satisfy your hunger. A menu is a prelude for lunch. Same with the mountains. The visual you see on the screen is only an invitation to a journey, not the journey itself. It's hard to put a finger on one thing trying to explain what is it that makes being in the mountains so different than being in any other place. Nature is a woman with many beautiful faces, and yet mountain terrain is different from all. So what is it? Is it just the altitude and thin air that makes you breathe slower and deeper, naturally bringing you to a meditative state of mind? Is it the feeling of inner peace and a sense of mystery to which you feel so close? Is it the mountain people who live on the land and are connected to earth? Is it breathtaking scenery that are all around? Is it a waking state of consciousness that you discover with fresh air and stunning beauty while detached from the worldly affairs? Or is it all together and something even more? Something that you cannot put in words. If you look around the world, you find spiritual cultures in the mountains, be it the Andes of Peru, Himalayas of India and Tibet, ancient Persia, Sierra Madre of Mexico, or Altai Mountains of far East Russia. All of these places have their own ancient spiritual traditions. Their beliefs and customs differ, and yet all of them carry the notion of the spiritual beyond. Wisdom and peace are often found in these places, something that is lacking in the modern world today, as is a way of life more deeply connected to nature than we often find in our everyday lives. Living in the Peruvian Andes for 12 years myself, as we speak, I can add to this from personal experience. A number of times that I had to travel during these years to Canada and Europe, I could actually feel that I was missing my environment. I was missing the mountains as I missed the people I love. I never thought I would have such a relationship with rocky formations. I'm writing these words outdoors. The mountains are my only listeners. What better place to write? Mountains inspire writing from the heart. I only use my mind to find words to share my feelings and fingers to write them down. Only those words that are spoken from the heart can reach another heart. And what's the point of speaking otherwise? Just a waste of air and sound. I moved to Peru in April of 2009 to serve Huachuma medicine, which happens to be in the mountains. But in fact, I never planned it to be this way. I thought to settle near the ocean so I could look into the blue horizon daily and entertain myself with sunsets. Something that I love doing in life when I live at the shores of Mediterranean Sea. And I still do. But even those beautiful sunsets spent on the beach with warm wind and a calming sound of waves wasn't nearly as profound as the feeling you get in the mountains. It was pleasant and relaxing, but not as inspiring. Perhaps it is a feeling of being closer to God. Is it not why the Incas build their temples on the peaks of the mountains to be closer to their sun god. We certainly feel closer to divine in the mountains. Mountains echoing immortality, that very place unreachable to us in human life. A call from a world that exists and can be experienced under certain conditions during this lifetime in our human form. Mysterious, majestic, and divine. Being in the mountains, even in your normal states of consciousness, is an experience worth having. It quiets your mind and elevates your spirit. It is higher vibration we can resonate with. This natural connection gets enhanced to a whole new level by the mountain's medicine, Grandfather Huachuma, a great connector and revealer of all times. It makes you see and feel the mountains as living beings, which breathe and pulse like your own heart. And when your breath is synchronized with theirs, you know what type of knowledge and experience is worth pursuing in life. Through human history, people try to give the state of being many names, but the nameless cannot be named, it can be only experienced. Huachuma is the key we use to unlock this hidden door.
Before, don't know which road I must go. My mind is full of so many thoughts. My heart beats on and off. Oh my love, oh my love, have you been here many times before? Do you cut your wings so that you'll fall? Can you break on through to the other side? Do you tell yourself things that ain't so kind? Can you feel the worms wriggle in my mind? And these walls, they won't crumble, and they won't let me get out of here. And these walls stand so tall, the flowers, they'll all disappear.